Presencing is an approach that brings together mindfulness from many traditions, civil society movements seeking social change, and organizational learning. And there's a lot of hunger in Minnesota for integrating those things. The stage we're at now is that there's a small handful of us who are directly applying this model of presencing, say on planning for an organization or in small community groups. There are a lot of people in Minnesota that are acting on similar values, what we talk about as awareness-based collective change, but don't know about this particular model, and they don't need to. But what we want to do with this is bring all those people together to support each other and learn from each other and take it to the next level of intentionality, both with this model of presencing, but also how can we really spread awareness-based collective change throughout Minnesota.
Well, I think this Theory U will be very helpful with the Bush Foundation, and as we are in the midst of transforming ourselves from a traditional grant-making organization into one that's more of a catalyst or one that's helping to lift up and leverage different ideas. So as I think about our work at Bush, how do we see and sense what's going on in the community? How do we become present and in partnership with others? And then this whole idea of letting go and letting come, and this idea of prototyping, that's a lot of what we're experiencing now, is how to test, how to be willing to fail and learn from the failures as well as the successes. So I think it has a lot of application for us at the Foundation.
Most of us, I won't say all of us, but most of us are part of larger systems in which we collectively create results that nobody wants.
We met Otto several years ago, and I started using presencing, the book Presence, in my trainings called The Art of Convening. And what we do is we convene people to create environments of safety and generativity for gatherings when people meet. Minnesota is a hotbed of synthesizers, people that are bringing consciousness on various levels. The business community, the spiritual consciousness community, the organizational community, and social communities.
The direction that we're headed at Eureka is to really embrace this new paradigm of the fact that waste is completely preventable, and by doing that and getting more involved in engaging people and sort of going through the process of seeing it from each other's eyes and then experiencing it and letting what emerges together inform the future of it. I think that's the only way we're going to get to these shifts that we need to see. But today what I found was a whole family full of people that are part of that paradigm shift.
Sustainability is not really just about carbon footprinting or doing the numbers and those sort of technical things. It's about a new kind of understanding. And things like Theory U can really help that process along to do that kind of understanding. Although I have tried to bring this kind of thing into my work so far, I think the promise is more in the future. But that's what I'm really interested in, is doing sort of sustainability leadership, is help bringing organizations towards sustainability by giving them enough to understand of the system that they can drop into a deeper state, to drop into that bottom of the U, so that they actually have a deeper relationship toward what they would want to do.
We used the U in creating this forum. That's how we got here. So every design team, the creative process ensemble, all of it was walking the talk. What was really striking for me was how quickly a team of very diverse individuals who didn't know each other, had no shared background, don't come from the same fields at all, were able to come together with a sense of purpose and a sense of ability to contribute.
What the world is looking for is collaborations, of bringing together different theoretical bases, different practices, and I think that is really the contribution that presencing and Theory U has made.